Hey, Lance Steeples here with Murdoch Hyundai of Linden, Utah. We're Utah's #1 Hyundai dealer, and we are a top 20 dealer in the United States. I've got today the 3.8 liter 2013 Genesis Coupe. It's gotten quite a nice refresh this year with some really cool extra equipment. This is a 3.8 liter direct injection V6. Produces 348 horsepower and 295 foot-pounds of torque on premium fuel. The car really gets up and moves, which is a great increase over last year's. The Genesis Coupe is a front engine, rear wheel drive setup. It has an excellent amount of power and it handles fantastically. The car we're looking at here is the Grand Touring model. It's kind of more of the luxury of the 3.8 liter engine. It also comes in either an R-Spec or a track package. The track package and the R-Spec are both going to be a little more performance oriented. They will come with a 19-inch alloy wheel, as well as Brembo brakes and a few other nice performance goodies. One of the biggest improvements Hyundai did, and let's go ahead and open the hood up here, is going to this direct injection engine. So here's your motor right here, and they've actually moved the engine in this car back. You know, in a lot of front engines it's going to be mounted a little further forward. This one, the bulk of the engine is actually moved back a little bit to help with your balance, give it a nice bouncy engine between the front wheels a little more. You also will notice a rigid bar here. It's a strut tower brace to help hold the car a little bit better together. Now the car's made it up too with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and then in the other packages it also comes with a torsion limited slip differential. A few cool highlights of this car this year: they've added these really cool LED fog lights. It also has LED accents around the headlamps, and then if we come around to the back, there's LED accents here around the tail lamps too. So just a really nice overlook. Inserts in the hood have really improved it. The car comes with a proximity key with push button start. Let's go ahead and get in the car. And in the track package you have a full leather interior, and this is kind of a unique looking leather in this one as well. But it'll come standard in the track with the Bluetooth. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit. Bluetooth, steering wheel mounted audio controls. You have streaming audio. If we move over, there's your climate control system. They've added these 3 gauges this year. So you have a fuel consumption gauge to help those who are a little more fuel conscious to control how much gas they're using. There's also a torque meter, which tells you how much power the car's putting out, so you can keep in your best RPM range, as well as an oil temp gauge. Moving up, this has the GPS navigation system. All the maps are built in. It also is going to have XM Sirius satellite radio, XM nav traffic. Moving up a little more on the mirror, it's going to come standard with HomeLink, as well as Hyundai's BlueLink system, which is their telematics. And then in the track edition, and I know we can't see that well, but you also get a power tilt and slide sunroof. It's a very nice interior. It's well designed. The appointments look great. The fit and finish is fantastic. You kind of have a leather wrapping the entire dash, a leather wrapped steering wheel, a urethane shift knob. Heated seats are also standard on the track package. And then right here on each side of the steering wheel, it has paddle shifters, automatic headlights. Just a really cool setup vehicle. One of the features that's unique to the Genesis Coupe, as opposed to many other of Hyundai's products, is that you can completely disengage the electronic stability control and the traction control. So if you really want to get this car sideways, you have the full capability to do so. From a more practical standpoint, if you want to just spend some time at the track, you'd be able to. Now this is a unique feature to a coupe like this. That's that you actually have a fairly decent amount of space in the back. If you want to put a set of golf clubs or even a couple sets, you're going to be able to. The back seat will also fold down by pulling this right here and allowing more room. And along with that too, let's kind of get a quick look at the back seat space, because there is much more adequate space in this coupe than you'll see in a lot of other vehicles in its class. So that's the Genesis Coupe. Its main competitors are going to be a V6 Mustang or Camaro, Nissan Z cars in that range, and you get a ton of bang for your buck like all the other Hyundais. It has a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, a 5-year, 60 bumper to bumper, and this car only has an MSRP of $33,000. So it's an excellent buy. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave any comments or questions.